Welcome. In today's stitch guide video, you're going to learn how to make the rope stitch. This is a really nice stitch. I love this stitch. This would be great for a shopping bag or a lightweight summer baby blanket. So let's get started. I'm using a DK yarn with a 4mm hook, and we work in multiples of 3, and then we add 2. And then 1 for the foundation chain. So we're going to be working with 18, and then we're going to add 3, so that's 21. So 1, 2. So at 21 stitches, we're going to start our sample. So we're going to work in the 4th chain from the hook, and we're going to make a US double, UK treble. So you count 1, 2, 3, skip them, and go into the 4th chain from the hook and make a US double, UK treble. We're then going to chain 1, and we're going to make another stitch in the next chain. Same stitch, US double, UK treble. We're then going to miss a chain, and we're going to make a US double, UK treble in the next chain. So we skip a chain and go across. We then chain 1, and we make a US double, UK treble in the next chain. So we don't skip a chain here. And that's our repeat. So we're going to go along all the way like that. So the next stitch, we're going to skip a chain and then make a stitch in the next one. Chain 1 and make a stitch next to it. We then skip a chain and make another stitch. Chain 1 and we make a stitch right next to it. We then skip a chain and we go into the next one, make a stitch, chain 1 and make a stitch in the next chain. We then skip a chain, make a stitch, chain 1 and make a stitch in the next chain. So we're now at the end of our chain, and we're going to just go straight in there with a US double, UK treble into the last chain. And that's the end of our row. So there's row 1. Row 2, and this is the repeat for however big you want to make your sample. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn the work. We're then going to work in those chain 1 spaces we made. So we're going to make a US double, UK treble, chain 1, and go into the same chain 1 space with a US double, UK treble. We're then going to hop across to the next chain 1 space, and we're going to make a US double, UK treble, chain 1, and make a second stitch in there. Oops. I'm going to hop across to the next chain 1 space, US double, UK treble, chain 1, and make a second stitch. The sun's decided to come out. So we now hop across to the next chain 1 space, US double, UK treble, chain 1, and then another US double, UK treble, all the way along to the end like so. So we've just got a couple more to do. So when we're at the last one, we do the same as we have done. We make 1 stitch, chain 1, 1 stitch. And then we're going to make a US double, UK treble into that chain space. So at the end of the row, we do the same as before. We chain 3, turn the work, and working into the chain 1 spaces, we make 1 US double, UK treble, chain 1, US double, UK treble. And we just go along, making your sample as big as you want. So remember, you're working in multiples of 3, then plus 2, and then add 1 for the foundation chain. Yeah? And then you can make as many rows as you want. Like I say, this would make a great blanket or one of those shopping bags. I think it would be quite nice. You'd want to get a cotton for that. And I'll see you in the next video.